And alrighty then, with all that other stuff resolved for tonight, let's actually start recording the gameplay VOD for tonight. Oh wait, I should probably switch back to the kit I'm gonna play. Although wait, I can switch kits in Inithul. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's actually better to. Yeah, it's fine. Doesn't matter. You were a bard for 6 years in a raid guild. Oh yeah. Yup, that, especially if that was before the Melody era, then, yeah, I mean, you were actually just playing piano. Which is why all bards are mutes. Oh yeah, will there be a patch? Not that, not that I saw. Let me double check. Let me double check on the other, oh, wait, hold on, I see dev. Look on the public Discord. Secrets posted a thing. The barricade is coming down as Loxra, Axel, and Grays brace for whatever may come. Okay. Well, Secret's posting some shenanigans in the dev screenshot section. Oh, we got some dev comments here. Let me catch up on dev comments here. How far back does this go? Let's see. Oh, the plan we're going with is to let Bash be used with dual wielding in addition to two-hander, so long as the AA is purchased. Bash not using shield from any slot. We do have alright, chain stuns. We do have a system, albeit it doesn't work as intended, that was planned, implemented, and clearly not working as intended fully. That system prevents stuns, mezzes, fears, and such that grant reduced duration and or immunity to specific spell types after being used subsequently. Okay, there's some stuff about getting chain stunned there to help mitigate that. Charming Plane of Sky Bees equals 2500 DPS. It will not be hot fixed before live, but this is something we are aware of and will be addressed by launch. Edit. Actually, it just got fixed internally, in fact. Okay, so some charm stuff getting nerfed, especially in context of Plane of Sky. Let's see here. Leaks launched a Natchpote. Improved Beastlord Warder mana regen values. Diminishing return systems work in other games. You get hit with the same type. You get a gradually increasing reduction immunity. Okay. Daily loot bug is getting addressed. It's going to have a single item of value from the target instead of 85% rubies, crystallized sulfur, etc. We revamped the... Okay. No word yay or nay on any kind of natch tomorrow. Yeah, dual wield bash. Okay, that's cool. As long as you buy the AA. Alright, that's cool. So, you know, yet another reason to play Paladin Monk. Also, gotta say, I'm drinking a Ghost 7-Up. Man, I love these things. Because it's 7-Up, but with caffeine. It is just the best of all worlds. Yeah, Paladin Warrior or Paladin Ranger, you know. Pretty much any, you know, Paladin plus anything other than Berserker. But yeah, even then, as I was saying in the guide, if you're also running Cleric, so you suddenly have access to Baton of the Sky, you will outgrow Fiery Avenger. So the AA, you know, loses value temporarily while Fiery Avenger is your weapon of choice. But unless you want to plug it into your any slot and basically give up a planar BP's worth of stats, in the process. Yeah, you will outgrow your Fiery Avenger, and then you'll need the AA again. So you might as well just grab the AA early on and level with it and enjoy it, because it's super good. Because Bash is a really useful skill. And, okay, we are here in Inethul, so we can hit loadouts, and we can... Really, Inethul doesn't count as a, You can't swap in Inethul, really? It's like, it's basically a newbie zone. Seriously? Or, wait, I just didn't click the right button. Beastlord. There it goes. Okay. I just didn't click anything. I just didn't click it right. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that makes more sense. So, I guess Guck it is for 4 levels. I don't know if I'll necessarily make it to 46 tonight after all the time spent recording and whatnot. Especially after that lovely snafu y'all caught me on where I was talking for like 15 minutes and had my mic muted. How long have I been doing this? Like 6 or 7 years, something like that. You'd think after 7 years of pro-am broadcasting that I'd know how to, you know, or that I would think to double check all my audio levels and actually check them for real before starting a recording session, but you would be wrong. Could do Kedge. It's way faster than Elgok. You really? Well, I'd have to take the boat back and run over there. And for D2, D1 or D2 at most, fast. Yeah. Like I don't even know how. I don't even know like where in Kedge to go. It was gonna happen sooner or later. I've done it before too. So maybe one of these days I will actually learn the ancient mystical ways of grinding in Kedge. Yeah, 50% more XP in Kedge. Like what even mermaids and seahorses? So you basically just go down to like Phinigel's room. Is that pretty much where you go to do it? Kedge leveling guide. You know what? Just before you know what? All right, you've convinced me. We're gonna go attempt to level in Kedge. Like I said, I have the amount of time I have spent in Kedge in my life is minimal. You know, helping guildies get epic drops off of Phinigel, grabbing the bone for Divine Might, and that's about it. XP is nuts. You just got to learn how to do it. So, alright, well, I guess go learn how to do it. I do have a fishbone earring. I'm level 42 right now on the Oops All Hybrids kit. So, should be, did 30 to 40, yeah, 42 go to Undertow? Okay. Yeah, like I said, I know so little about the goings-on of Kedge. It's going to be learn as I go. Because I know how to get to Phinigel, and I know how to pick up the bone for Divine Might, and that is about it. I feel like I ought to should maybe do a Divine Might guide, but I don't think there's going to be enough time to do it. Because that is actually a pretty time-consuming quest if you don't have access to teleport spells. That's a thing I'll maybe record on live when I have port spells to go back and forth across the world a few times. Because it is a travel-intensive quest. It's a really cool, flavorful quest. I like it a lot. I just don't want to do it right now. Wait, what am I jumping in the water for? I was jumping in the water like I was going to Plane of Sky. Force of habit. Yeah, the P99 3D map. Yeah, I've used that in the past. It's super useful. Ocean of Tears. Yes, please. Yes, I will pay the 50 plat. You know what? If nothing else, yeah. If nothing else, I just don't want to spend what's your block? More time in Guck. I don't want to record another like 4 hours of Guck footage if I can avoid it. I'd rather do anything else just for variety's sake. Undertow and Estella area at your level. Okay. Autofill is a hell of a drug. It's the quest. Yeah, you read it, you figure it out. Not like where you just I do not like modern games with just NPCs having big yellow exclamation points over their heads. It's just not interesting. Because it completely removes discovery from the process. It just becomes brain dead execution of, click on the yellow exclamation point, then go collect 5 boar asses and bring them back, to then be handed a quest to go collect, 12, bear scrotums and because stuff like that's not a quest. That's just it's a task. Fetch quests are not interesting. And that type of collect 5 boar asses quest is just a kill quest or a kill task with a layer of RNG added to it. If instead of just killing 10 boars, the boars have a 33% chance to drop their ass. So you need 5 boar asses. So maybe you'll get lucky and you'll only have to kill 5. But statistically you'll have to kill 15. So Extra Credits years and years and years ago did an episode about quest design, talking about this exact same sort of thing. And MMO quest design has only regressed over the years. You know, the Bard Guild serving as the mail service for the world, I thought actually was kind of a cute merging of lore and mechanics. Because, you know, since every bard learns cellos at level 5, it naturally makes sense for them to get jobs as mailmen, because they can run around the world super fast, like way faster than anybody else can. So having them deliver mail makes sense. That's like, you know, practical in-world magic, you know, being used in a sensible way. Yeah, it makes sense. But we never unionized. Well, you know, I'm sure some druid or wizard, you know, years and years ago, had to deal with unionizing bards trying to demand higher wages for mana regen song, and you know, brought in a bunch of strike breakers to start breaking people's knees. All right, let's go. We're gonna create an instance. Let's go to plus. Yeah, we're respawning. We're gonna do +2. I don't know what I'm doing in here, so I'm not gonna do +4. Oh yeah, it gets even better. Yeah, they're doing singing telegrams. Yeah, that too. Man, well, why did singing telegrams stop being a thing? those scab shaman. Yeah. What are your thoughts on Bard? Feels like everyone thought they were OP in closed beta, but it seems like they've fallen out of favor. Bard is super strong. It really is. But it has some requirements. And yeah. I think it's worth noting, Bard, as I was saying in the guide earlier, Bard is very AA hungry. You need a lot of AAs to get Bard kind of off the ground and working. And a number of the important songs don't come on until late game at a fairly high level. And good instrument mods are mostly late game items. So, Bard ends up being kind of a late bloomer, I think. There's a couple of good songs right off the bat, like Haste and Jackson's Jig of Vigor and stuff. But like the big dog stuff is mostly late game. Oops. Do not want to... I need to summon a pet. Summon order. And then quick buff. Dergu or Daregu. You can decide on your primary class. Enjoyed the Paladin, not the slow kill speed. Well, I mean, if you combine Paladin with a high damage class like Berserker or Wizard, or something like that, you know, you can fix the kill speed problem. You know, personally, like, I'm used to playing Paladin on vanilla, where it is just the lowest DPS class in the game. I am used to doing truly 0 DPS all the time. So, like, low kill speed doesn't bother me. Yeah, also, like, I think the way people are currently playing Bard tends to fall into one of two archetypes. And one is just Aurabot, alongside some kind of melee class and probably a healer. And the other is AoE damage machine, just stacking damage songs and just dotting everything to oblivion while kind of turtling up soak whatever damage might come their way. Yeah, Elcry. Yeah, Zerker's great for blasting through things, but yeah, as we've said in the past, the moment you have to switch to defensive, you're just not a berserker anymore. So it falls off against actually hard content. Okay, so all right, so for the elite fish knowers who actually know how to XP in this zone, of which I am not one. So we need to... Oh, we got some shark fins. Oh, boy. Yeah, slow haste. Heals that are... Yeah, with the advent of snails heal, yeah, like, Shaman is actually able to do real healing instead of just kind of fake it with Superior or with Crags. Oh, that's a lot of fish. That is a lot of fish. Okay. Alright, I've attracted all of the fish, apparently. Probably too many fish. What was that Secrets Dev screenshot about? Yeah, they've been kind of hinting at something about the barrier in the Cebalus expedition. No word yet on what they've been talking about this whole time, but it's been a recurring teaser. I think we are going to die, by the way. We aggroed, like, a lot of fish. 2, 4, 7... We aggroed, like, 10 fish. We're going to die. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we're dead. Okay, so that is not the way to deal with fish. And we got to invis past the first 4 rooms. Okay. Yep. Yep. Togor's Insects is the best heal in the game. Yep. They either Shark Room or Mermaids. Okay, so. We also have, we're going to have to... We rangered it up a bit there and died before Quick Buff even comes back up. So, we got to buff manually here. Yep, slow plus slugs and you just never die. Yep. Really? We still have no invisibility besides camouflage? Really? Really? Is that normal? These... Wow. Huh. Neither Ranger nor Beastlord gets a vanilla invisibility spell up to this point? Man. Do they ever? Superior camo at 47. For Rangers. But, wow, that's it. Oh, really just do not get vanilla invis. Warrior's just an auto attack machine? Pretty much. But they're really good at it, yeah. Plus, they get the best armor in the game. And yeah, the regen AAs are not nothing. And yeah, I'm assuming we are not allowed to cast camouflage in here. Yeah, because it's... Oh! Yeah, I was going to say. No, yeah. Only outdoors. Ripperoni. On the other hand... Detrimental. Calm. We do have Harmony in Nature, though, at this level, so at least we have that. And... Have anything else we in? Oh, what? Cure. You know what? Keep Cure Disease up just in case. So, okay, so we do have to... We're going to have to kind of slog our way through here a bit. And, yeah, is it Dergu or Daregu? Either way, thank you for that follow. Glad to have you on board here. And if I 6, thank you also for that follow. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here as well. Also, if you want to make an Ogre Paladin or basically anything, it only costs, 32 plat to do it at level 10. I guess 32 plat is enough to get you, like, a elf dwarf unlock. So you can swap to one of those races, or, swap to one of those races, you know, lock in the class, and then swap back to Ogre after locking in. Making a troll paladin. If you say it enough times, it might become true. Alright, how... is there a better... I guess there's no other way down than just down this pit, huh? Might buckle and do Ogre Bard. Okay. 3 fish. That's acceptable. Yeah, 3 fish we can deal with. 10 fish was too much. Yeah, see, I have generally not minded the melee stuns, but I also tend to opt for careful single pulls rather than big AoE pulls. So, you know, fighting like, you know, 4 or 5 or 6 mobs at a time, yeah, suddenly the stuns become oppressive. Yeah, because most mobs don't have much HP. Yeah, I mean, I will certainly give it the old college try. Yeah, usually I just invis down to Phinigel's room and do whatever I'm here for, and then, you know, then promptly leave. And yeah, I know the Kedge enjoyers just absolutely swear by this place. It's just a zone that everybody is apparently sleeping on. Pal Wiz Ench, kind of fun to AoE with, I believe that. Yeah, I did enjoy leveling Wizard. You know, just all that on-demand damage whenever I wanted was just so nice. Not a thing I'm used to having as a Paladin. You know, on-demand damage is not exactly what the class is known for. Hey there, a Gloomwater Mermaid. I can make you famous. I make videos. You know, classy stuff. With stories. Only fins. Oh yeah, back on vanilla, yeah, since nobody comes here except to check if Phinigel's up. Here, let's pull back a little bit. There we go. Where? There he is. I know there's like a couple of there's a couple items in Kedge that are good for the era, but are totally obsolete by revamped stuff here on Legends. Or are at least mostly obsolete. So if you charm the piranhas, you do big damage, I believe that. Toadfall. Yeah, with the 100 bits there. Thank you for that. Yeah, the rumor that the troll paladin. Yeah, there's I think these rumors are just that. I think they I think they might actually be part of a, you know, complex and far-reaching disinformation campaign being pushed by foreign intelligence operatives. South tunnel. Let's go south. Okay. Going south. Yeah, Talukan Talir. Gonna be a Paladin Warrior Shadow Knight. Oh god. You're questing all the armor of row pieces. Now questing all the armor of row pieces. You know what? That part is true. We will do that actually for completion's sake at some point in live. We will get all of the armor of row pieces for fun. Gonna call it early night tonight. It was a nice 101 degrees, 110 heat index. Oh, gross. Yeah, that's horrible. South again at the fork. Okay, so we go south here, and you know, down is the only direction to go this time. So south, and I'm assuming further down. All right, am I going? Oh, probably. Oh, I'm probably gonna keep going south, right? So okay, here are I see cauldron sharks. So yeah, we're getting to be in kind of the right place, I think. You're into 2 shark cages. Shark bones. Then down east out of here for the second. All right. Well, let me actually pull these sharks first. Yeah, the once we get all the mold pieces, I think the row quest shouldn't be too bad. Like the Nightfall Giant sucks. Everything else I think is honestly relatively easy, just kind of time consuming. All right. Let's say all right, and all right. After the 2 cages. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta keep track of. All right. Down and east out of here for the second cage. Okay, so we'll go one step at a time here. Down and east after this shark dies. Ooh, shark meat. Yum. Alright, so we go down and east. So I'm assuming you mean through this grate right here? I'm assuming is what you mean? And then after the cages, I think the first 4 can go north. Okay, hold on. You have to exit this cage the way... Oh. Oh, I need to go down more first. Okay. Need to go further down. Alright, then... Down here? Whoop. Oh, no. Or was I going kind of the right way over here? See, east, but this is a dead end. Oh, I have to go through Cauldron Boil. Up, leave the way you came in. Oh, okay. And then down and east. Okay. Okay, go down and east. Okay, through here. And then we go, I guess, up this way. To east. Okay, we went up. And looks like we go west here? Or we just go out of the little cage entrance at all? Oh, shark. Okay, this is the second cage. Alrighty. These all go to the same room. I gotcha. Okay, so... Okay, so this is the Frenzied Cauldron Shark room. Alright. And then looks like we go across to the west end to take the tunnel out to the mermaid area. I don't know if I can... Okay, yeah, because... Let me go down here. And through here. Oh, apparently these little baby fish want to... They have chosen violence. Okay, so I'm starting to see... Okay, because, yeah, we're in seahorses now. Okay. Come on. Ooh. Let's see. Yeah, it'll be a little slow for the first time or two. You figure out the route. Yep. Coming here with some invis potions would have also been nice. Just to get through the early fodder rooms quickly. Oh, stupid seahorse. Oh yeah, the XP on the yellow. Yeah, we'll as soon as it dies. And this stupid cleric is getting in the way. Eh, 2.5%. Not bad. Would have 2.5% would have felt a lot better if there hadn't been a cleric dumping a whole mana bar into it. Though 2.1 for a blue con. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. And yeah, we're going through the secret door next, I presume, yeah? Hey, Faltorvo, good evening. It's the little cubby down here. Yeah, little cubby doesn't go anywhere because it's just a little cubby. So, down here and down. Taking my time a little bit while we wait on some mana to pop back up. It should be fine. Alright, and down again. through the grates. And up. And hey, we're in Phinigel's room. Yep. We're gonna go to Cauldron Bubble Room, then Mermaids. Not here. We don't want to do Phinigel's room? Do we need to back up, or...? Didn't even, because, like, that's all there was on the, oh, was there a... I have to backtrack to the first fork. We have to backtrack. Okay. Before we gotta go all the way back. So let's see, we're in here. So all right, we gotta go. Oh yeah, through the shark cage. All right, so we go back down to the shark cage. To the big fork. And which way are we going? Is this where we want to go even further before this? So we go. Is it in here? No, that's a dead end. Wait, it was up here, was it? No, this is one of the other cubbies. Oops. It's one of the other dead-end cubbies. Where did we come from? And where did we go? Before this. Wait, did we... I thought we came in from, like, the top Z level of this. Because, like, that's where we just came from, right? Oh. Sharks are respawning. The shell is above the entrance. Oh, wait. Oh, so this is where we came from then. Okay. No, wait, this takes us back to the other shark cage. So we don't want to go this way. Oh, did we find it by mistake? Oh, okay, we're back to the crossroads here. Is this where we want to be? North here, okay. Okay. We get some mermaids. You know, I get it. Yeah, because the... Oh, I get it. You're... Let's just back up a little bit. You drop a good bit of gems. Okay. That's good to know. %? Okay. Not bad. Hey, kitty. Alright. So we can... Alright, I see. Oh, there's Estrella. Okay. Oh, in fact, yeah, there's Estrella. She's up. Okay. Oh, and apparently Orlean as well. Alright, that's cool. Lots of stuff in this room. Okay. Priestess Oriah. Though, I can see without a without some harmony or something, this could probably get really ugly really fast. Pet, I need you to not block my path, please. Oh, okay, there's Estrella. Let's pull her back. Alright, she came single. Oh, she's level 51. Yeah, not bad. Oh, I'm like caught on the coral or something. Yeah. Trying to... Can I please get out of the coral? Thank you. Yeah, I can imagine. Hey, Jintu. Well, if Ice here is kind of guiding me through the zone. I have never XP'd in this zone before in my life, so learning as we go. So, for general, just XP purposes, do we pretty much just, like, sit here in the, Yeah, just camp this room and the seahorse area connected to it. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, there's enough mobs here. Like, once we break the room. Oh, hey, good old Lamentation Blade. Oh, and 4% XP off of her. Not bad. Good old Lamentation Blade. Sadly, you know, worse than Babs, unfortunately. Very unfortunate. Ah, Krausinator, welcome to the program. Glad to have you here with us today. There definitely seems to be a learning curve here, as the zone geometry is quite a bit more complex because you're operating in three-dimensional space. And would definitely want some kind of you know, pacify or harmony to split this room up, or mez. But yeah, maybe this is secretly the hidden gem that no one knows about. Yeah, 3% at 42 is not nothing. And yeah, I see Oraline's pet right there. I want to get Oraline harmonied. Oh, she isn't aggro? Oh, okay. Well, she's gonna die. If she didn't want to die, she shouldn't have been made out of delicious seafood. Which reminds me, there's this really excellent all-you-can-eat sushi joint. It's like an hour away. It's actually surprisingly inexpensive. Yeah, 3.9%. Yeah, we take that. Yeah, just so many barriers to this place in a normal server. Oh yeah, CR in here would be atrocious. Although, unless you go to Phinigel's room, I don't think there's much that sees invis in here, is there? I know in Phinigel's room, I think the seahorse is all see invis. And the fish scales were on your corpse, though. Rip. You gotta have an extra fishbone earring in the bank, just in case. Break line of sight. You used to be able to bind in here. Had a buddy fall asleep at the keyboard, bound in zone. Well, it was 20 levels due to drowning. Oh. Oh, Fire Emerald. I'll just auto-store those. Oh, we're gonna hit 43 here pretty soon. There's... Okay, there's supposed to be a... like an adjacent seahorse area? Oh, which is, I'm guessing, over here. Yeah. And Cove 11. Trio I'm going with for launch will be Paladin, Cleric, Berserker. Which is what I mained on closed beta. Oh, oh. Where Undertow? I think he's up actually. I see the red con. Oh no, that's just a seahorse. Just a red con seahorse. Hey, Musufasa. Spreading all that, all those lies and slander. Predicting any major changes, nerfs, zone revamps. Well, we know a couple of zone revamps are still in progress with things like, Oops. As we know that Permafrost is in the queue. We know Unrest is in the queue. Whether those are ready at launch, anyone's guess. We know a couple... well, we know Berserker, specifically Berserker Stance, is going to be getting iterated on sooner rather than later, probably before launch. Whether that ends up being a buff or nerf, I mean, we'll find out when we get there. And yeah, Secrets was hinting at the barricade, something about the barricades coming down in New Cebalus expedition. So I'm guessing that's just going to be some entirely new content, like some sort of original zone maybe, or repurposing of some other kind of other out of era zone or something. So we'll see where that leads. 43. Oh, we get Shield of Brand. Oh, glory hallelujah! We finally get vanilla invisibility. Also Shield of Brambles for what it's worth. Oops. There he is. Hey, Swirl Spine Seahorse. How you doing, buddy? You're looking awfully placeholdery today. Wow, even through overchannel, it resists? Good lord. You said portal to Kunark? Wow. This guy is just straight up like immune to magic. No wipes. Kunark release on launch. Not on your bingo card, but you're all for it. I don't know, maybe some kind of like Shissar thing? Like what would the Ixars be afraid of? Dragons and Shissar usually. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't like cleric mobs that are basically immune to magic. Only 3.5% for that red seahorse. I mean, only. Still more seahorses in the tunnels. They're just in the walls. Alright, so the rest of this room is going to be repopping here. I would like to keep this room reasonably broken, if at all possible. Delicious fish scales. Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, fish heads, fish heads, eat them up, yum. What are we, Paragon is level 50. Oh, Possum is 46. That we should probably bank a few points for that. Yeah, I see that other... there's one up on the shelf here. Oh, 3 of them actually on the shelf here. I love having healers stacked on top of each other. It's my favorite mob configuration. Oh, one more level we get Ethereal Cleansing. That's at least useful. It's not the best heal over time in the world, but it's the only one we got. Well, now that we're kind of getting into the meat of it here, we'll I mean the mobs at least are very spindly. Because they're mostly just druids down here. And yeah, XP per kill is definitely very high. Though, I'm not sure if I'm quite sold on the zone yet, though. I'm keeping an open mind for now. You know, I think it'll be a bit more of, like, 45 to 46 is going to be, like, the real decision maker. Because that level just feels like a slog in Guck. Because by that point, you're dealing with a lot of light blue mobs that have long since fallen off. On the other hand, the mob population is, you know, like just spaced out enough to be reasonably convenient. And by comparison, this place is like just inconvenient enough. Less than an hour for 46 to 47. Well, like as soon as I hit 46, I want to probably roll up to like Plane of Hate. Though we're a third of the way into 43 already, so I mean, you know, we're kind of zooming here. So, oh wow, it's almost 11:30 already. We might just get like 44, and that might be it tonight. We did spend a lot of time recording those guide videos, so. I see the Tainted Seahorse is already up. That's for Druid Epic, right? Yep. Yep, just like the Tainted Hill Giant. So, I think we will probably just leave him alone. If he's anything like the Tainted Hill Giant, he will probably have way too much HP. Yeah, a bit of a pain. I believe it. The lion swimming is pretty cute. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, that's one of those PHs that probably has a different timer than the stuff around him. Explain why he hasn't repopped yet. It's a long timer. Okay. Yup. Not unusual. Let me check his loot table here. Undertow. Squall Surge Shawl has Affliction Efficiency 2. Ooh. I am gonna turn into a pumpkin in the reasonably foreseeable future. Because I only slept 5 hours last night. And that was, 5 hours of sleep last night after not sleeping a whole lot. Not sleeping a whole lot the night before that. Or much the night before that. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, we can take this tunnel up here to go find a few, some more shenanigans. Oh, man. This dumb ranger is trying to cast light healing. I don't think that will accomplish much. Yeah, they saw the light. But did they see the sign? Wait, where did I, Wait, how did I get here? How did we end up all the way back here? Tunnel is... Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's just so easy to overlook. There we go. Well, I get it. There are, zones I could absolutely navigate blindfolded. You know, those places where, you know, I've just lived there for so long, I could, be like the pinball wizard and just play them by sense of smell. I don't think I want to know what Kedge smells like, though. Eggs. Now, does it smell like regular eggs, or does it smell like roe? So, does mermaid roe count as, like, cannibalism? Oh god, external ovulation. I mean, I'm just saying, there are no mermen here. So... How does? mean, you know what they say about white women and dogs. Well, is it the same deal with like white mermaids and sharks? Maybe they're like the sea slug and they duel with their penises for gender. The person who gets penetrated becomes the mother, just like in prison. Oh yeah, Phinigel is so weak because he's just constantly spent. Alright, I mean, if that's the case, then I mean, based. I mean, if he's just constantly, like, literally swimming in mermussy, then, good on him. He ain't here for as decoration. So, like, is a Finny party anything like a Diddy party? We recorded the moat guide earlier, but it'll be up on the YouTube channel once I run it through the editor and see if I need to fix anything. And by running through the editor, I mean plug it into my crappy video editing program. You renamed the Smote Guide. You have two of the same item. You suggest to take each two. That depends on how rare or time-consuming to obtain the item is. Because something like a Plane of Sky quest item that uses easy components is one thing, but like when you need EOV drops or when we're talking about like Fiery Avenger level stuff, then the calculus changes. Like, if I was playing Paladin Monk, for example, I would moat my... if I ever managed to get an Aldrin, I would just moat that thing straight to +6. With the expectations I would probably never get another one. Same deal with the Woo's Fist. I'd probably moat it up to +6. You know, +6 is only... Or I should say, going from 5 to 6 is only 12 tier 5 modes. You know, finger quotes only. That's not nothing, but it could be worse. You know, needing 36 tier 5 modes to go to +7, that hurts. You know, that is the point where I start seriously thinking, you know, maybe one more weapon damage just isn't worth the price of admission. Two-hand blunt from Split Paw. Which one is that? Oh, the Thumper. Yeah, and it's a new source of stun proc, which is handy. Yeah, the Tornir Thumper. Yeah, 1630 by default. So 0.53 right out of the gate. Usable by Warrior, Monk, Beastlord, and Berserker. And yeah, for a for two-hander, that is really fast. That'll actually that'll outdamage Babs by a pretty decent chunk, actually. This level ults on D4 all the way through, pretty much. Testing this zone, you know, I mean, this is a rocks, getting into kind of getting a feel for this camp. This is a pretty solid camp right in here. Maybe after having kind of broken the camp up, you know, it's pretty legit, I think. In the let's see here. In the Bruiser's 37. Where? Okay. I'd have to go see, like, how far deep into the zone the Brute really is. Oh, yeah, he also dropped... Oh, the Thumper is his rare drop. The other one is the Brutish Breastplate. Yeah, like, whereabouts in the zone is the Brute? Yeah, I was just checking the, yeah, the Brute is level 37. How was Ensh? I was clearing him and the Executioner for Axe pretty easily at 30. Okay. Near the drop down for the underground passage to the big boss. Okay. That's not bad. What time is it? Yeah, it's just about midnight. I think, yeah, we're going to kill like 2-3 more mobs here. Ding this level, and then probably call it a night. See if I can maybe get more than 5 hours of sleep tonight. Probably not. Where's this? Oh, there he is. Yeah, you're headed to bed. Yeah, yep. I'll be, hopefully, you know, I'm liking this camp. Yeah, we'll still got to do it for another level or two, though. The 45 to 46 grind is going to be what kind of makes or breaks it. It's like anything before that is just kind of whatever. Because it's competing with the just totally brain dead frog apocalypse of, you know, of Guck. You know, just brain fully disengaged. But Guck does drop phosphorus. And also Ding 44. You finally have haste and some other stuff. What's going to be your starting trio? It'll be Paladin, Cleric, Berserker. This Hobbit life. Good evening. Yeah, this becomes brain dead after you spend a few hours here. Yeah, I'm sure. It's the Zem and Kedge. Clearly a lot. You know, they adjusted Zems all over the place. I mean, a patch or 2 or 3 ago, but still a lot. You know, I'm still getting 2.5% at 44 from 1 kill. So yeah, 44. We get Immolate. Oh yeah, we get Ethereal Cleansing, we get Valor of Mar, Pack Shrew, and Listless Power. So we actually, yeah, the fact that we get Ethereal Cleansing and Valor of Mar at this level, quite huge. Huge if big. Uh, oh, wait. Oh, wow, my pet was not using, some of his gear. Well, that's a thing, unfortunately. Like, my pet was not wearing his haste belt this whole time. No. Oh, yeah, also I had pulled out my focus effects to, film the video correctly and show spell stats, and I never put my focuses back in. So that's just silly of me. Not that most of these foci really do a whole lot necessarily, but oh, rip. Gotta pull the pet's fiery avenger out. Then exaltations. Then put this back in here. And yeah, we've got flame shock in there. Okay, chaos flux in there. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. And then give this back to the pet. And let's see here. He needs like a equipment. He just needs like an indicolite bracer or something. Bracer or yeah, bracer. There we go. All right, cool. Tried to get a Babs last night. Was Running Eye always Insane Train Fest? Yes, very much so. The giant conga line of goblins does not forgive. So, okay, I think all right. We're gonna kill the instance for now, and yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Well, technically later today. We'll we got another guide video to record, and some more grinding to do. And then, yeah, it'll be, we have, 29.9, excuse me, we have 23.9 hours of beta left, because at midnight, 24 hours from now, the beta server goes down. So, whatever you're intending to do on beta, get her done. Because time is running out for planet Earth. Let me check. No comments, yay or nay, to suggest if there will be a any kind of patch tomorrow. But if there is anything to test tomorrow, we will try to squeeze that in real quick. Or whatever other kind of shenanigans there might be for the last day of beta. Yeah, it's so over. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So, thanks for tuning in, everybody. The guides will be up on the YouTube channel eventually, sooner rather than later. But otherwise, that's it for me for tonight. So thanks for tuning in. My name's Tim. I will see you back technically later today. Good night.